Okay, let's talk about Sivas. Actually, first of all, I should say, actually, my original plan for this Turkey trip, Erzurum should have been the last one before I go back to Istanbul. But then I thought, since I went so far to the east, and then there are a lot of cities on the west, that's just along the way, rather than just go straight to Istanbul on a long journey, like more than 15 up to 20 hours to get back to Istanbul. Why not I add more days? And I actually don't have to spend much more time, just a bit more on transport and hotels. So that's why Sivas, because Sivas is actually quite central in between west and east, and so I thought, why not, go to Kayseri as well, and then have a day trip to Cappadocia. So because I'm not sure when's the next time I'm gonna have the time to be able to come to Turkey for another trip, I hope. Okay, so here is very happening. See this? Yeah. Destination. The street is actually quite long. Because it's very straight, I can see it goes all the way, I think at least 2-3 kilometers. Okay, so let's talk about Sivas geography. Sivas is still cold because it's still on the tableland. It's about 1,200 meters above sea level, and it's in the middle position. So it gets more snowier actually than many places in Anatolia. Definitely more than Ankara, because it's about 100 kilometers away from Black Sea. So the precipitation comes from Black Sea, and then the cold air that picks up the moisture from Black Sea. So that's why Sivas tends to get a snowy winter. Population is more or less slightly less than Erzurum. Both cities, like 400,000 to 500,000 population. Okay, economy. Sivas is a trading. It's more on trading and industrial actually. Traditionally they have some crops, but nowadays it's been developing as an industrial center. And it's also, because of its position, it's a it's a communication and transport hub. So like all the trains that's going to the west, going to the east, going to the north, going to the south will pass through Sivas. You see, so that's why even buses, all the network from Sivas, you can go anywhere because it's quite central to the rest of Turkey. See all the youngsters here. This city is so neat, you see. I think even the height of most of the buildings are the same. It looks so symmetrical. Okay, what else I want to say about Sivas? So yeah, it's basically the old history. It's a Seljuk building, Seljuk time. So far I did not see a lot of Ottoman. Well, in the city center, I don't know about the outside area. And yep, it's very lively here. It's Friday night. Look at this guy. What is he doing in the middle of the day? So that means it's the young hangs out in this area. But I find that all over Turkey so far, I mean, they don't have that many American. Well, I'm not sure what American, but I mean, because they themselves have, good. They have a culture of coffee and tea themselves. So all these Starbucks places, I think it's only famous among the youngsters. You know what? Because to me, like, well, Starbucks, Starbucks and the price is just ridiculous. So when you can have like that coffee. I've actually walked past the Kalesi, which is over there, that side. So when I saw the map just now, the end of this street is actually the train station. So there's a train station over there. See that? This street is so straight. Everything looks so neat. So yeah, don't see any faults or any, I don't know. See, even like what is this, an apartment? It looks very neat. Oh, so cold. Okay, I'm just gonna see the front of the train stations. Actually, I can see it a bit already. It's just some lighting in the front. And then I'm gonna walk back and walk past the Kalesi. And I think after that, that's it. I'm gonna go back to the hotel. It's getting very cold. Tomorrow we'll do the real sightseeing. Sivas. It's not Siva Indian, this is Sivas, Türkiye. Because Sivas will only remind me of an Indian name, Siva. It's the name of their I know. And yeah, it's a Hindu name. So this is not. This one actually, the history, now I remember. It's actually coming from the word Sebastian, so I'm not sure that's from the Roman time or what. And then the meaning, I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's like someone from here. I don't know. You go Wikipedia, you will find out about this. So I read it in the Wikipedia. So go check it out. So that is the train station. Yeah, just a regular building, nothing much. So I think Sivas is a good place to live. I mean, it looks like a livable city, but definitely not with many attractions, or not so much you know, interesting things for visitors to really make their way here compared to other places. History-wise, yes, I'm sure there are other places around the area or in the province. Sivas province is actually quite big. It's one of the biggest provinces in Turkey. Turkey has 81 provinces. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting too cold. Time to go. Hang on. See the Kalesi. My fingers are numb already. My ears are... I don't feel my ears. Okay, I can see a bit of the Kalesi there. I mean, it's got lighting, so... Okay lah, I might as well go check it out. I think the wind is making this... I really have to cover my ears very soon. Feel a bit painful now already. Okay. Quick climb up the Kalesi if I can, and then back to the hotel. Should have brought my hoodie. Hang on a minute. I can't get through. Oh my god. There's a gate here. Oh, hang on. This is a car park. There's a car park area. Ah, okay. This road will lead to the Kalesi. Ah, it's cold. Okay, there's a coffee place here. And this is the way up. Doesn't look like anyone is here. Is it open? Let's just walk this way. It's a coffee place. Oh, this is gravel. I see like a gate there. Is it not open? Yeah, the hill is actually not that high. Oh no, this is the road. Oh, but I see a lot of cars here. I think there are like hangout places, you know. See that there's a bright light there. There's probably like a restaurant. So the way up is here. Let's see if I can get up to the top. Oh, my hands are cold. Now I've used my neck warmer to cover my ears. Can't stand it anymore. It looks very empty, no people. I feel like I have second thoughts to go up there. There's no one there. I'm just... One thing about so far in Turkey, when places like this or Kalesi or whatever, they tend to be like wild dogs. So again, I'm not taking my chances. I think I'll just go tomorrow. Maybe for sunset. because there's really not much to see from here. So let's just go back to the hotel. Not bad. It's very bright. Cicolata and cave, chocolate and coffee. Also not that many people as well. Now, I was thinking of exploring the street this side towards the hotel, but I think I'm just gonna go walk along the main street, which is more happening. There's really nothing there to see at this time, and it's really cold. I need to warm up. Okay, back on the happening boulevard. I got the feeling that there's really not much to do or see in Sivas, but so that was definitely within my expectations, and I'm only gonna be here for 2 nights, so I guess I made the right decisions. Kayseri probably have a better I wouldn't say better, but there's probably more to see. Something like Erzurum, like Erzurum, even though it's also not that big, but just wandering around, I like to see, different things. So far here, Sivas, I like about the neat and symmetrical design of everything, but is that all? So anyway, it's a nice stopover to see a different city of Türkiye. So and I think I've made a good selection of cities altogether. I think it's about 10, and every single of them is different than the other. So that's why this trip, I feel like, it's very overwhelming. Like, I see different places, even though I'm in the same country. There are similar things, there are similar culture everywhere, but there are also a lot of different things. Just right now, just now in the restaurant, I was actually contemplating on shooting. It would have been rude if I just, point my smartphone to them. They were just like 2 tables from me. But the locals, they were sitting, even though they were sitting on the chairs, but the way they sit, they it's like half cross-legged. Like if you're sitting on the floor cross-legged, okay, this one you sit on the chair, your left is crossed, and then it's and then your right leg is above it. Your right leg is a normal position as when you sit on a chair, your right leg, but your left is folded, tucked in, and then it's just that your left foot is like sticking out to the side of the chair. I hope that this is a good description, but I will try to see if I get an opportunity to see somebody sitting like that. I'll just take a quick snap. Video will be a bit obvious, but maybe just a quick picture snap, and hopefully I'll see that again, because I haven't seen that in Turkey so far. And it's not even it's both of them were youngsters, so it's not the older. Okay, look at this. I saw what the way they carry this. That's a skill. That's definitely a skill. There's another artery. Very neat city. Where's my hotel? Not yet. Bus. Go. Don't get run. Okay, I'm just gonna walk to the end. Yeah, it's very easy to navigate in Sivas. Here's a lot of, is that electric? And I think very soon it's gonna be quiet again. So, yep.